There was a time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly, shrooms, everything.
How would you feel every 2 seconds seeing a tweet, "You have AIDS, go die"?
Child star turned troubled adult, the bright lights and dark shadows of fame. Aaron Carter's journey into the spotlight started young and intensely. In the late 1990s, he captured the world's attention, not only as Nick Carter's little brother, but as a musical sensation in his own right, with chart-topping hits from albums like Aaron's Party and I Want Candy. Aaron quickly rose to teen heartthrob status, adored by millions of fans. His boyish charm and catchy tunes catapulted him to a level of fame most young performers could only dream of. However, as the years passed, Aaron's fame faded. The transition from child star to adult artist proved daunting, and Aaron struggled to find his footing in an industry that can be unforgiving to those who grow up too fast under its spotlight, a public battle with substance abuse and mental health issues.
It's body shaming. It is the toughest thing to deal with.
As his career began to stall, Aaron's personal battles came into sharper public view. He openly struggled with addiction, using substances to cope with pressures he faced both on and off stage. From alcohol to harder substances, his battle was relentless.
Meth was negative, THC, aka marijuana, was positive, benzodiazepines, Xanax, for instance, positive. It was also positive for opiates, hydrocodone.
And he frequented rehab facilities in an attempt to regain control of his life. Yet even with these efforts, Aaron's struggles often played out publicly, leading to alarming headlines and growing concerns about his well-being. Fans and family members witnessed his increasingly erratic behavior, which was as much a cry for help as it was a symptom of his deeper struggles.
I've been to multiple psychiatrists, I've been to multiple therapists, but nothing has ever helped me truly work the way that this is starting to, and this show is starting.
But behind these highly publicized incidents lay darker hints of deeper issues he faced within the entertainment world itself. Whispers of dark secrets and hidden pressures in the industry.
Singer and reality TV star Aaron Carter has died.
In the years leading up to his untimely death, Aaron hinted at possessing explosive secrets about the entertainment industry, particularly concerning the enigmatic Sean Diddy Combs. In veiled comments and cryptic interviews, Aaron spoke of feeling threatened and pressured, hinting that his knowledge could make him a target if revealed.
I get back to the Sheraton Hotel at Universal, over here. There's 4 FBI agents waiting for me. And my mom's there and she's like, tell them what happened.
These statements set off a whirlwind of speculation. Was Aaron's erratic behavior the result of personal struggles alone, or was it a consequence of industry pressures and unresolved secrets? According to sources close to him, Aaron confided in Justin Bieber, a fellow former child star who faced his own challenges with fame.
Time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly, shrooms, everything.
Bieber, familiar with the weight of celebrity and the music industry's pressures, may have been one of the few who truly understood the gravity of what Aaron was going through. A tragic death and a mother's persistent suspicions.
She is calling out the police and feels like they did not do a proper investigation here because she is certainly insinuating that there may have been foul play involved in Aaron Carter's death.
Aaron's life came to a tragic and mysterious end, with the official cause of death attributed to accidental drowning while under the influence of Xanax and difluoroethane. Yet this conclusion did not sit well with his mother, Jane Carter, who had her own suspicions about the circumstances surrounding her son's death. To bring attention to her doubts, Jane took the bold step of sharing photos from the scene where Aaron was found, highlighting details she found unsettling, like the perfectly arranged towels that seemed inconsistent with a chaotic or accidental scene. Jane has openly expressed frustration with law enforcement, believing that they were too quick to label his death as accidental due to his struggles with addiction. She feels the investigation lacked the thoroughness her son's case deserved, and that key details may have been overlooked. For her, the unanswered questions and suspicions linger, and she has voiced her belief that Aaron's life may have ended under far more disturbing circumstances than initially reported. Aaron Carter's story is a heartbreaking journey from the heights of fame to the depths of personal struggle, all shadowed by hints of something darker beneath the surface. His legacy is now marked by questions about what he may have known, what secrets he might have carried, and whether these secrets ultimately led to his tragic fate. Parallel paths to stardom, the unrelenting pressures faced by both Aaron and Justin. Aaron Carter and Justin Bieber, though from different eras, shared a unique and intense experience. The pressures of child stardom. Both rose to fame at incredibly young ages, catapulted into the spotlight, and expected to live up to the demands of being a perfect pop star. Every step they took was under the microscope, their innocence transformed by relentless scrutiny and public expectations. Justin and Aaron's experiences reveal an industry that often capitalizes on youth and fame while disregarding the emotional toll it takes. For both of them, this rapid rise to fame led to struggles with self-worth, isolation, and the challenge of finding their identities apart from their celebrity personas, turning to substances as a means of escape. For both Aaron and Justin, the harsh reality of fame took its toll in ways few could see from the outside. Like Aaron, Justin turned to substances, from alcohol to harder drugs.
I was waking up in the morning and the first thing I was doing is popping pills and smoking a blunt and starting my day. You know, so it just got scary.
As a way to cope with the unyielding pressures of life in the spotlight, he described feeling trapped in a cycle of self-disappointment and shame, his struggle to escape leading him down a path of addiction. The emotional weight of maintaining an image and constantly striving to please fans and industry leaders became too heavy, and substances offered an immediate, if temporary, escape. This common thread between Aaron and Justin illustrates the haunting pressures child stars face, turning to anything that might dull the stress of meeting the sky-high expectations set by fame. The controversial influence of Diddy on young Bieber. The name Sean Diddy Combs appears frequently when discussing the early lives of many young stars, and for Justin Bieber, the connection is laced with years of rumors and intrigue. Footage from Bieber's teenage years shows him in Diddy's presence, with the older star promising Justin extravagant gifts, a Lamborghini, a house, luxuries most teens could only dream of.
You get 16, you good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Then, when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay, I get the mansion.
On the surface, these gestures might seem like generous gifts from a mentor, but others see them as part of a controlling relationship. Diddy's influence over Bieber has long sparked speculation, with some questioning if his role was more manipulative than supportive. There are whispers that Diddy's mentorship may have encouraged Justin's lifestyle choices, from partying to substance use, adding another layer to Justin's struggles during those years. The overlapping lives of Justin Bieber and Aaron Carter reveal unsettling aspects of the industry that's been both a dream and a nightmare for young stars. From shared pressures and coping mechanisms to complex relationships with powerful industry figures like Diddy, their stories expose the dark shadows that fame often casts over young talent. Mentorship or manipulation. Sean Diddy Combs has long been seen as a powerful mentor, bringing young artists like Usher, Justin Bieber, and Aaron Carter into his circle with promises of guidance and support. On the surface, his mentorship seems to be a career-making opportunity, but as more accounts emerge, questions are arising about the true nature of this mentorship. Diddy's influence over these young stars may have reached beyond professional advice, with some alleging that he used his position to mold not only their careers, but also their lifestyles, steering them into troubling situations. The video brings attention to how, during their time with him, stars like Justin Bieber and Usher were reportedly exposed to unsettling and questionable situations that call into question the boundaries of Diddy's so-called mentorship. Allegations of exploitation at Diddy's infamous parties. Rumors have swirled for years about Diddy's lavish parties, known for their exclusivity and allegedly for more sinister happenings behind closed doors.
Lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year. In the 90s, do you understand what that's like? It was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. There were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand.
Aaron Carter hinted on several occasions that he'd witnessed disturbing events at these gatherings, where young artists were reportedly placed in uncomfortable or compromising situations. Some even claim that these parties served as environments where exploitation took place, endangering the safety and well-being of younger attendees. Aaron's mother has voiced her belief that Aaron's knowledge of what happened at these gatherings may have contributed to his tragic fate. The shadow cast by these alleged infamous parties suggests that they were more than just social gatherings, revealing a darker side to Diddy's influence that many suspect involved manipulation and control over those in his inner circle. Usher's experiences and subtle hints of disturbance. Usher, who was introduced to Diddy's world as a young artist, has also hinted at unsettling memories from his time with Diddy. In interviews, particularly a revealing conversation with Howard Stern, Usher carefully alludes to his time with Diddy as being filled with curious things, though he stops short of providing specific details.
I moved to New York City. and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year. It was curious. I got a chance to see some things. It was pretty wild.
His guarded language has left fans and the public speculating about what he may have witnessed or experienced under Diddy's guidance. Usher's reluctance to speak openly has only added weight to the rumors, as his subtle hints suggest a relationship that went far beyond the professional mentorship Diddy is known for. The influence of social media and changing public perception. Aaron Carter's final years were a painful spectacle as he battled addiction, mental health issues, and personal struggles, all under the harsh spotlight of public scrutiny. In his case, tabloid culture and gossip sites frequently sensationalized his struggles, often casting him in a negative or unhinged light, rather than recognizing his pain. However, as social media became a dominant force, fans and followers began to view these young celebrities differently. Social media enabled audiences to witness the raw, unfiltered experiences of stars like Aaron and Justin Bieber, sparking compassion for the mental health issues often ignored in traditional media. For Bieber, who found a support network in his faith and his eventual marriage to Hailey Baldwin, fans largely viewed his journey through a lens of empathy and understanding. Aaron, however, lacked these stabilizing forces, and his pain often went unsupported, his story reduced to unfortunate headlines rather than calls for understanding and aid. Controversies surrounding Aaron's death and a mother's fight for justice. Aaron's death in 2022 shocked fans worldwide, and it left his mother, Jane Carter, with lingering questions that have only grown louder over time. Officially, Aaron's death was ruled an accidental drowning, complicated by substances found in his system. But Jane remains unconvinced, challenging the official account and pointing to unsettling details in the scene photos that, to her, imply something far more disturbing. She believes key questions were left unasked by authorities who, in her view, were too quick to attribute Aaron's death to his history of substance abuse. To Jane, the presence of neatly arranged towels and other specific aspects of the scene conflict with the idea of an accidental death, fueling her suspicions of foul play. In response, Jane has taken the painful step of sharing these photos with the public, hoping they, too, will recognize the inconsistencies she sees. Her demand for a renewed investigation echoes among Aaron's fans, many of whom are joining her in calling for justice. In Aaron's final chapter, what remains are questions and speculations that reveal how fame, media perception, and public empathy can all play a role in shaping a celebrity's life and their legacy. As Jane Carter continues her search for answers, Aaron's story becomes not just one of tragedy, but a reminder of the complicated realities that accompany life in the spotlight. Justin's journey to recovery and stability. Unlike Aaron, Justin Bieber has been able to navigate the pressures of fame and find stability in his personal life, openly crediting his faith, his family, and his marriage to Hailey Baldwin as grounding forces. Over the years, Justin has shared candid reflections on his battles with substance abuse, feelings of isolation, and the pressure of maintaining his image as a pop icon. He has described the emotional weight that fame placed on him, a struggle that led him down a difficult path of addiction and inner turmoil. Now he speaks openly about how he relied on his beliefs and his loved ones to help him find peace and balance, emerging from the dark side of fame with a renewed sense of purpose. While Aaron's struggles often went unsupported or ridiculed, Justin's recovery journey has drawn public empathy. The video attributes this difference in treatment to shifting attitudes toward mental health, as well as the unique role social media has played in allowing celebrities to share their stories directly, creating a space for understanding and compassion that Aaron's era lacked. Diddy's legal troubles and the public demand for accountability. The video then turns its focus to the escalating legal troubles of Sean Diddy Combs, whose influence and alleged behavior have come under intense public scrutiny. Facing serious accusations and lawsuits, Diddy is reportedly being held in a high-security facility, denied bail, and placed on suicide watch, a stark turn for one of the music industry's most powerful figures. These legal battles have fueled public interest, with many interpreting this as long overdue justice catching up to Diddy for years of alleged manipulation and rumored exploitation of young artists under his mentorship. In the wake of these accusations, new details about Diddy's past behavior continue to emerge, and the video leaves viewers with the sense that this is only the beginning of a potential reckoning. By contrasting Justin's path to recovery with Diddy's legal issues, the video sheds light on the two vastly different trajectories that fame can create, depending on the presence of support and the accountability of those in power. The industry's influence on young talent is examined, not only through the struggles they endure, but also through the lasting impact of those who wield power over their lives.